Hi everyone, I'm Photonium and welcome back to Spaced Out Oxygen Not Included Aridio Hardest Settings playthrough. And today we are starting with a montage. I let the dupes, or I forced the dupes to core out the petroleum biome, not the whole biome, as you can see, just the central area so that we can have plenty of crude oil to get started with. And now that we have all that, I actually have to stop for a second and not use it because our air is getting a little low, and it's because so much of it is going to the atmosuits. What I could do is just have it split instead of prioritize. And then I dug out a little bit more of this so I'd get a little more airflow. That's what that's for too. And then there's a couple options. One is to expand this to the left. One is to put in some more gas pumps, which might work. A second set, one or two gas pumps is going to need its own set of filters, which is fine, except that it's annoying. But we could have a second one just like come up through here and have its own output. One idea is to put in some disinfecting here and then pump that into the base. And then one idea is to put in some electrolyzers with this water and then cool it over here. And that's the one that I'm leaning towards because these use a lot of salt. And if we're gonna be real, I thought I had probably more salt. Yeah, there's a lot of salt that we could dig up, but it's gonna be another algae situation. Let's look at algae. So that's not very much algae, but there's some there. There's another swamp over there, another one there. Or are these called marshes? Marsh. This is a marsh now. There's a little bit more algae in the caustic biomes, but eventually it's gonna go away. And then if you look at these produce, I guess it seems to like change, but okay, so 30 grams of chlorine per second, and these soak up, I think, 6, and they output a lot less salt than what goes into them. So see, this says 65 kilograms of salt, but it's not per second. So they soak up this much chlorine per second, but they're not outputting. They're outputting salt when they're fully grown. And I don't really know how much chlorine it takes to get them to be fully grown. Plus time, but the main limiter, as you can see, is chlorine, because they're not always in the chlorine. So I think this is a negative process as far as the salt input. I don't think it comes out even. I don't think it even close to comes out even. And doing, there's a lot of air down here that we could disinfect. I mean, there's a lot. So it's not a terrible idea. It's just a little bit too unpredictable. And technically, it would be finite as well, although this will continue to off-gas. The slime will continue to off-gas. We'd have to filter for a certain amount of slime lung. We'd have to make sure that it's oxygen and not totally infected. So I think this is our best bet. As much as I kind of don't really want to do it that way. And then once we get plastic, we'll put in a tamer, and the oxygen won't even need to come through here, but the tamer's going to take too long to build. We'll suffocate by then. Wow, they're all going right here. So I think the first thing I want to do though is put in this access route that I've been talking about. So let's, God, I don't know which way is which, to be honest. Let's just see if there's anybody down here. Okay, it doesn't look like there's anybody down here, although you know they always escape my field of vision. So let's put in this, like so, and this is just so they can get across the top, but it doesn't really need to be insulated, I don't think. And then here's another problem, which is that this is too hot, and I'm sure the reason is the fridges because they put off heat. So we do need to get plastic pretty fast so we can start cooling the base. And I also think I'll put in a carbon skimmer right here, and then this is going to store data banks. And this is like the only place I could find to fit this. It's not a great spot because of all the CO2, but there's oxyferns right there, so if people want to breathe, they can breathe. God. Okay, but yeah, I guess we need this first, don't we? Up here, this is annoying because we kind of want to fill in the ceiling, but even if we just get this, I'll worry about the ceiling later, I think. Yeah, and I really should put in a tile here so any water spills, it's protected on two sides, so there's just a little area of vulnerability right here. Alright, cool. And then for this steam, I think what we're going to do is use an aqua tuner to heat this steam up above 125 so that steam turbines can harvest it. And then the aqua tuner can cool down the output of the steam turbines. So this can be open. I did close that off, right? Okay. And then this will help also keep this heat from down here spreading to here, although it's hotter up here than it is down here right now. Eventually. Okay, so let's look at how I'm thinking like right around here is the best place. Let's do something else right there. Let's do... Oh, I don't have window tiles. That research is almost done. And then we have to go to here. Crap. Okay, well, we'll do our little protection thing there for now. Okay, and I'm not worried about this oxygen. That'll eventually go. We can dig this out down to here now and have another layer. He totally just went through that. Dig. What the hell? Okay. It's a high priority thing to lock, please. Okay. I'm gonna leave the door there for a little while in case we need like some kind of emergency access. Okay, I need to build this. Yeah, maybe I need to build the carbon skimmer first now that I look at it. Atmos sensor. And then I guess I'll put a buffer gate. Oh crap, I just made that Atmos sensor out of aluminum. Whatever. Whoa. And automation wire. Okay, and then we need actual wire. Like this. Like this. Oh, I didn't connect that, so that would be important. And then this needs sand. Let's see how this tree is doing. Okay. Okay, so now we've got access actually in 2 places, which is not wonderful, but and we are going to get rid of some CO2. I'm also wondering if I should open this up, destroy a couple plants, but get some airflow through here. We'll see how things go. Okay, back to this. Well, here's what I came up with. It's pretty standard. I do realize I actually forgot to queue up most of the gas pipes. So at first, this is just for at first. We'll just fill this with, the junk that comes out, and then once the hydrogen is straightened out, we'll go to here. And then these, let's see, we'll have 2 of them come up like this. The pinch of peppers need to be destroyed before we can finish that, and then this one can come down the bottom. Then if I expand it, we can have a second one add to that, and then these, we'll do this part next once the walls are built here. And then I also, oh crap, I didn't put in a I gotta change this because I didn't put a power thing, and I think I'm gonna need to. I totally forgot. I made a couple mistakes, more than a couple, but one of the recent mistakes is I don't think I ever knew that copper added 50 heat resistance. So we'll have to put, let's see, this is going to be different now. A transformer is the word I'm trying to go for. Okay, these I'm making out of aluminum, but copper is what's over here. Okay, and then I probably didn't need to do that much pausing, but that's what I did. Okay, so this can come up here, here. This can go like this, I guess. And joint plates. This can go here. I even remembered the coal to get this whole thing started, but these are going to need conductive wire. Let's go like this. And I guess 1, 2, 3. So it'll come from here. So this is not necessarily the best configuration, but I'm going to leave it. And also, there is no sandstone or sedimentary rock. And the reason is that the hatches have eaten it all. So I might need to core out some of these biomes. I'm just really not feeling it. And then I made all of this out of gold so that, hopefully I remembered, yeah, so that it can get pretty hot, gold amalgam. And then also off screen I just copied this and pasted it here. So we have some more hatch habitats. Right now we have enough to feed 4 dupes. We have enough of this because we can't turn it all into grubfruit preserve because there's not enough sugar. We have enough of this to feed this plus the hatches. It must be 7. And then these I think will feed 3 more. So technically we should have enough, but our calories just went down. Oh yeah. So this is like this because of the shine bugs getting over here and killing our mushrooms. And I want to research this. It's a vanity project, but hey, it's decor. It should be a vanity project. Am I right? Okay, that was steam turbines, so that's great. Okay, so, because I'm thinking I might want this dude. A tidier who likes suit wearing, an uncultured and shabby dresser go together for RPG reasons. And I can, get them to do some doctoring stuff. So far there's no slime lung in the base, but see, this has got slime lung on it. So they are washing it off, which is great. Also, this polluted water that's coming out of it has slime lung, apparently. See? Polluted water, slime lung. But it doesn't seem to be infecting anybody. I'm just thinking maybe I should put one of these next to it. Just in case. Oh, okay. So this is ready to go. So we want, if it's above, let's go with 600. That way this air doesn't get so thin that everything breaks. There. Okay, and then this is gonna be... Actually, we haven't dug up any regoliths, so... No, not sweep only. But we'll not fill it all the way. That's fine. There's no room for an auto sweeper here. I guess eventually I can get rid of this tree. Actually, there's no reason to keep the trees. I'm not using them right now. But I do think I'm gonna put in some ethanol production here. This is more important though. Oh yeah, I still didn't decide. No, calories keep going down and down. So, that's because food has decayed. This grub fruit takes up a lot of space. So one thing, I'm not 100% sure if sucrose shows up on this overlay, but I think it does, and I think it's also white. But I also just looked around in these biomes and didn't see any. It looks kind of like igneous rock, so it can be hard to find at times, but I really don't think so. I looked at a couple of them. I can't find the other one I was looking at right now. But, I'm just thinking about whether... I think I queued up all the heavy wire as aluminum. I think I'm going to delete all of it and change it to copper. Yeah. Has it really been 2 cycles? Should be saving every 2 cycles. And then I don't put wire on these because I don't necessarily want them to be going until we're ready. So we have not made the copper yet, so we'll just wait. We're in a holding pattern. I need to run the... Okay, this is gonna have to be 1 bigger so I can run... Wait, or does it have to be 2? Yeah, it's gotta be 2 bigger. Now I kind of lost the pattern. So I can run 2 gas pipes, or I run them across like this, I guess. This seems like less overall digging. I think that'll work. And I messed it up right here. Okay. I'll queue up those pipes in a bit. When the majority of the digging part is done here, I'm going to dig to that other teleporter. This can be open. Yeah. Which gives them a lot more. If we do show navigation, They have a lot more ways to get to various places, which is kind of bad. But just for game performance. One thing about digging up all of this is that it gets us more sandstone and sedimentary rock. Oh, okay. And the pinch of peppers were in the way before, but now I can queue this up. Oh yeah, and I forgot some of the automation. So we want lead. That looks good. I probably should just open these while they're working. Oh. This is going to be in the way of the outgoing air. So I don't like that much. Let's move this. This is where I'm going to want the pipe. Okay, well, we're running low on power again. So I needed to queue up this auto sweeper. I'm not sitting in the same position, so the camera's going to be all messed up. I kind of made a mistake here because the bottom pipe has more oxygen. It has double the amount, so I had them switch here because this one is going to, on the left, will go to the whole base or more of it. So I think that'll work, and then eventually, you know, we'll probably, this will run out as far as the Atmosuit docks. But until then, so what's needed over here is a whole lot of lead and some sweeping. And they will, yeah. Oh, first of all, this is going to distract me too much. God damn it. They just cannot seem to wrangle this Draco, so you are gonna die. Okay, so we need to get this all sweeped out. They were getting radiation sickness, so I was going to put in some showers, and by the time I figured out what was going on, they got this done. I forgot that radiant pipe uses ore instead of refined metal, so that's really nice. I don't know if this will be too much. I don't know how cold. This is going to be like 70-degree oxygen, so I guess we're going to find out together. And so we're just putting the final touches on the pipe. And yeah, our fish water was running low, so there we go. And I don't know how close we are to... Okay. This is the problem with this, like you can't just queue up exactly how much you want. But I definitely need to get power going because these are running out of power again. Even with the auto sweeper filling these with coal. Come on, I can't wait. I can't wait, I don't want to wait. So this will pump a bunch of polluted oxygen into the base at first, but it doesn't look like it's infected. Ooh, that is. But this isn't somehow. And some chlorine. A little bit of slime lung. And I'm just... You guys... I'm gonna pretend like I don't know. Is the chlorine killing the slime lung? I didn't really think that it could do it like this. In this way. I thought it had to be like the slime lung had to be contained somehow. But I don't know. I don't know. Oh, come on. Okay. However, in some ways this has become less urgent as our oxygen seems to have straightened out a bit, probably because of the carbon skimmer. And then these are just some low-level sweep commands because all the Atmos suits were in use. I don't know if they're all docked, but... okay, well we got our glass tiles. So we can start doing things that need data analysis, but let's just see what we actually need. This would be nice. That would help them not bring... They are actually bringing slime lung into the base right now. So maybe I should make some of those. I guess they're just doing these sweep commands instead of the ones we want. So let's cancel them. And if they're stuck inside the base, then they're stuck inside the base. I also had him queue up this area for a water chamber for the hatches so we can get that going. Not sure if it's going to need a second tile here. Let's put it just in case. I'm not even going to... Let's see. We've got 200 kilograms of salt water right there that we could easily just dump in here. I guess that's what we'll do. I put these here so they don't have to bring the storage all the way back to here. These are lower level. You know, one of the things I forgot to talk about was this POI that we found. I did not rummage this yet, and I didn't inspect it yet, although I think they all give the same amount. Too bad we can't inspect the table. But yeah, this will just have nutrient bars in it. But what the heck. And then I'm going to have to... Well, I don't technically have to bust through here to get over here, but I'm going to. But what I'm wondering is, what caused all this pressure? Because when I found it, this top part didn't have oil. It was only in the bottom. What could have caused all of this pressure? Anyway, I don't know what the answer is. And since I'm so bored and it's less urgent, now that our oxygen seems to be straightened away, now the only reason this is urgent is so we can move on to something else. So we won't build or sweep until this is ready. Technically, I can close these off as long as they finally got the bleach stone out of there. Because of this wonderful mod, they can come in and out and sweep. Whoa. And it just got done right before our eyes. I think it did. Is it done? I think it's done. That's all our pipe. And our vents. So anyway, yeah, this is the way to the other teleporter. So I'm just gonna... I only paused it because he ran away anyway. I paused it because I didn't want him to run away. Have we found any more vents? Nope. Then over here, it looks like we'll need a ladder. Is that... Oh my god, am I building all my ladders out of Mafic? And here it is right here. We can see the door. Woo! And this will give us a little bit more sandstone and some more Spindly grub fruit. That's great. Airflow. Oh, I forgot to... I didn't see these right here. There we go. Okay, so are these full? Pretty close. This doesn't look like it's actually going over. It just thinks that it's gonna go over. Oh, crap. Hopefully I didn't lose all of my Sweetles. There's a grub egg and a grub. This is fine. Okay. I was just waiting for them to close the doors. Now they still have to build a little bit here. They have to build the final pieces of this. But that's fine. They can do that. Once these are swept out, I have to turn these off. So I do unfortunately have to keep an eye on it. Which is definitely not part of my skill set. Okay. Turner, I'm gonna give him suit wearing first. Those two are maxed out. It looks like I could have just given him that, so that was a mistake. Okay, so these four are maxed out. Okay. This is all we're waiting for. Build? Why aren't you building? Okay. Okay, now we're waiting for them to supply coal. Over here. So, you know, we could dig some of that up. Oh, I need to get out of there. Oh, I just hit the mic like pretty hard. It looks like all of this can be reached. Like so. There's some coal. It's a big deal. There's some right here too that I didn't notice. Okay, I just scratched my eye in a painful way. Okay, it's going. It's going. Let's take a look at our gases. All right. Oh, this one needs to be above 0. Yeah, see, okay. Oh, it's getting close. Get that polluted oxygen out of there. Oh. Now this one needs to be like 500. Actually, let's make this one a little higher because it's kind of a waste of energy. Okay, and then here, I think we can cut this off right here. One higher. Damn it. And that can go in there. Oh, crap. Let's just see. Okay, good. Hopefully they get this built before those get disabled. What happened? I said disable. Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god. Oh yeah, what's the temp? -4. That's why I didn't make these, oh man, it's 40 by the time it gets here. So at some point I do need to make these insulated. 39. It isn't even 30 degrees. Oh, it's the water. It's running against the water. Okay. That's easy enough. At least we have oxygen now. I'm not going to turn off the rust because it, God. What the hell? Why is dig building and build is sweeping? Did I mess that up? It might have been from when we first started and I left some of the priorities the same. Yeah. But no, build should be building. See if I've got any other ones that are set up. Kind of weird. This one I need to scrub, but I'm scared to. Because he comes with a trait. Okay. Okay. This looks good. Let's change this to like not 0, but 80. Yeah. Okay. Then I need to find something for all my extra hydrogen, but not right now. I don't have to do anything. I'm deconstructing that so that I don't have a tank of polluted oxygen. Okay, so I lied. I do have to. So let's... Oops. So it's the most important where it goes along this pipe that has the hot water. And we can also fix the pipe to be insulated. I actually thought about insulating the pipe and I was like, nah, I don't care if the environment heats up. Okay, so I might have missed a little bit. Okay, I'll do the pipe in a minute. I want to show you over here. I got bored, so I decided to dig to this. Oh, they can't get through there. Okay. So eventually we'll probably... fuck it. So yeah, here it is. Let's not activate it. Let's inspect. So I have had situations where I activate it, but they can't reach it. And then it like bugs out a little bit. So I'll just wait until they've dug over to there to activate it. I was kind of hoping to find more radiation, but I didn't. Here's another metal cave. And some squeaky puffs in CO2. That's not their ideal. Okay, so let's see if we found any more geysers. There's one. Nice. Okay, so activate. And then over here, we can dig up to that geyser. I am going to start digging to some of the geysers that we found. It's right here. So I'll go like that. So I don't have to make a ladder. There we go. Look at all that. Okie doke. And then there's one that's fairly close down here. Where is it? Damn it. Right here. Okay. And then there's one over here that's not as easy. Right down here. We're gonna have to build some infrastructure to get to that one. And I think I probably need to get started on the metal refinery stuff instead. So I can't remember now what I said, but we're gonna want a metal refinery. I'm gonna want to drop all this water down to here, put a metal refinery, and pump the hot water into here. I don't have any reason to keep this cold. And then that will be temporary until we set up a refinery area up above. I'm actually wondering, I mean, I need all of this stuff, but I really also need to start putting in the power area since we're so low on power. I've been wanting plastic for so long. Okay, the food, I've been keeping an eye. It's going up a little bit. This dupe would be good, but I don't. 3, I just don't. I just don't. Yeah. So, F it. Speaking of all that, I didn't notice before that this had a pedestal inside it. So, I'm gonna get it. Bioscan most likely can only be done from the other side. So, it's interesting you can demolish most of these buildings, but not these. Okay, and this is getting close to swept out, so that's cool. This is getting close to full, though. That's kind of not cool. Okay, so the problem is, like, finding a place to put all the pipe. Perhaps this is where we're gonna want it. Because it'd be nice to use that power. Ugh. Look at all that oxygen coming in. 1.7 kilos everywhere. Beautiful. Okay, I did tell them to activate it. And we did not discover what this is. So that means... well, I don't know if minor volcanoes are 3 wide or 2 wide. So it's either a minor volcano, which I think are 3 wide, so probably not, or it's a vent. Okay. And then over here, did we dig to this one? Yeah. Alright. So this one we also don't know. It'd be nice to find the natural gas. Alright, and we made it in here. Can I inspect the plant? No. I kind of thought these had more than one, but maybe not. I've definitely, like, I don't know if we get this back to the art thingy, if it will have more than one inside it. Because last time I found one, it had 3. Okay, so can I build that thing? Doesn't look like it. And I also don't remember what it was called, so that's kind of annoying. Let's see if it's down here in the decor section. Nope. Artifact analysis station. Okay. Oh. Okay, let's get whatever we're working on first. What am I working on? Advanced sanitation. Oh, for the lead suits. Okay. This might waste it, which I usually do 20 just because it might waste it. Whoa, all of our fridges are full. This is what's frustrating about grub fruit. See, it barely holds any. I mean, it holds that many kilograms, but it's like not that many calories. So if I could get cooling, we could grow something else. And one thing I was looking at, it's gonna have to be the next episode, I think, because I'm getting pretty tired. But over here we can get bog buckets and bristle blossoms and wheat. And I'm thinking about going over there and making that like a food production planet because it's already cold. And it might be too cold though. So then we could just do base cooling and send the water over. It's got cool slush, cool salt, and salt water geysers, so there's a lot of water on this one. And we don't have as much water here, although there's some geysers that we haven't uncovered at all. Let's see. Last time I checked there were 4. Oh, there's 3 because we just found that one. Let's see what it is. Natural gas geyser, okay. And this one is a cobalt volcano. Oh, last time I said the wrong thing. Cobalt doesn't have more thermal conductivity than aluminum. For some reason I was thinking it had like 400. But it has 100, aluminum has 200. So cobalt is more conductive than gold or copper. But less than aluminum. So we've got 2 cobalt volcanoes, 2 gold volcanoes, and an aluminum one. Okay, so how do we get to this one? And then that might be it for us today. Okay, there's no... I'm just wondering, oh, okay, I can dig across there. It doesn't really matter if it goes through water. Oh, fossil. I don't have fossil queued up though. But let's just do this. Let's see what that is. We don't have any water geysers yet, so it can't be that. So there must be some that I haven't dug to yet, just because of the numbers game. But there's plenty of unexplored space, so... okay, so down here... we'll put in the one thing I'm sure of, in as much as I can be sure, which is that. I'm going to put in a separate power production for this area while we're using it. And then this is like giving them radiation sickness, so I could have used that dupe that came up earlier. We'll dig across like this and put in our plastic over here. Maybe I'll put the plastic right there. And then this is kind of blocking the radiation. By the way, uranium might give off your radiation. I don't know if this is because of my mod, or if stored uranium just doesn't give off radiation. The only thing that's giving it off is this machine when it's in use. So, but this is not giving off, so I could actually delete these 2 tiles. Unfortunately, getting this in place, let's see how, oh, it's 28, 24, that's pretty good. It's 36 by the time it gets here. I don't know how it would be heating up along here. Maybe that's just air that was already in it. Okay, that's what I'm gonna go with. Ah, crap, this thing is already full. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we can put, this is fine, I just wanted to get rid of the polluted oxygen that was in it. So this will go like that. And this will connect there. And break that off. Okay. This is kind of a higher priority because we're about to get backed up on hydrogen. So, in any case, yeah, I did want to get more done with this today, but having the dupes be able to breathe is more important. Calories are going up again, so that's really good. So next time we'll be able to put in our, I'm gonna need, where is it, an oil refinery to make petroleum, and then the polymer press, a couple, digging this out so all the water can come down here, which, you know, is gonna kind of take a while, but I'm gonna need to make some steel kind of sooner rather than later. Might as well do that while the plastic is getting made. And yeah, so that'll be our project for next time, I guess, unfortunately, because this has been quite a while. And I'm excited we found this. I would like to use the natural gas geyser, so that's really helpful as well. And, you know, get some more, so we'll have our hydrogen and our natural gas going. So that'll help to get some more power for our base and to start powering some bigger projects. And we can change this to conductive wire. So I don't know, it just seems to help. So yeah, I'm looking forward to taking the next step. And of course, we're going to want some decorative tiles made out of diamond. I think this far one needs to be an air tile made out of gold, of course. Decor -5. Oh no. Okay. Making this out of gold barely helps with the decor, but whatever. Oh, I guess I want to turn off the water to that so it doesn't overflow when we do this. Okay. I'm trying to wrap up, guys. I'm trying to wrap up. Next time, I swear, we're going to do some petroleum and some plastic. And then once we get the petroleum and plastic and steel, we're going to set up a big refinery power. Let's see, power here, refinery, I think here, area. Maybe even tame this steam vent. I don't know. But definitely do those two and get things a little bit more straightened out and easy for our dupes. And then we can think about, after that, maybe 2 episodes down the road, going over to the nearby asteroid and seeing if it's suitable for farming or food production. Because this grub fruit is ridiculous, and without more sugar, it's not even really worth it. And look, now we're out of sulfur. So, anyway, thank you so much for watching, everybody. I'm Photon EM. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.